Greetings YouTube, welcome to 0AD Newbie Rush. I'm Jim Kogan and we have a bit of 1v1 action for you. Haven't done that in a little while. So this is a random civ draw and a random biome. We know it's a small mainland map and it's turned out to be snowy, so this should be good. Keeping with the winter theme, our players in this game, in the blue, in the north, playing as the Persians, I believe. It's Noob. I don't want to call him Noob. Noob. Apparently rated 1664. Looks like a tidy player. And Noob's opponent in the south, in the red, Annabelle Fox. We saw Annabelle Fox in a previous team game. Was on the losing side, but put in a pretty good shift on that one. So interesting to see Annabelle Fox again. Still don't actually genuinely know if Annabelle Fox is a female player. Kind of hope so. 0AD, little bit testosterone driven at the moment, so as most video games seem to be. We're still not sure if Annabelle Fox is a guy or a lady, but we'll try and keep it as gender neutral as possible to avoid any upset. Let's see how the players are going. Let's get the production shortcut up, as we're looking at Noob has gone straight in for calves, 6 of them, and they're not hunting, they're definitely going in for an attack. Looking down south, population wise, Annabelle Fox has opened up a small lead early on, has gone straight on to berries, no berry upgrade. 7 female citizens as the cav have split into 2 groups, coming in on 2 different angles. Some early kills, I reckon, for Noob. None as yet. And the women have gone in and they come out the other side and run straight into the other lot of cav, but they've been spotted as well. So not an effective rush thus far, but some possible soft targets down here. Tower has gone up very quickly, so it's good work by Annabelle Fox. First victim there, just the 1 kill. But largely just an annoyance, not a major thing. But the other horses are off to the other side, so it's games and counter bluff at the moment. These guys are pulling out. Are they coming round to a different angle of attack as these come in? And I think they're going to get another victim here. Still just the 1 kill at the moment, so the effectiveness of this raid is in question at the moment. They're all sort of, or they were looking to sort of conflagrate down the middle, but it's harassment and an annoyance I think this is causing. I don't think it's really hurting Annabelle Fox that much. Population, they've still got a 1 sort of population lead. It's 29 for Annabelle Fox, plays 28 for Noob. And Noob's still maintaining this, doing a rotation, so coming in from the side and coming in from the other side, trying to cut off the escape route for the female citizens. 2 victims only for this one. Population's changing hands at the moment. It's now back in favour of Annabelle Fox, because Noob has lost a couple of horses, so possibly this raid is running out of steam. We're going to keep an eye on it while it's still going on, and then we'll have a look at how they're all shaping up. Got into formation, but I think Noob is going to lose another horse. There it goes. So 3 horses. Has this rush lost all of its effectiveness? It's 5 kills for Noob and 3 for Annabelle Fox, and it's 3 of Noob's cav. That's half of his cavalry murdered in that raid. Are they pulling right the way out, or are they sticking around? Not sure. Coming back in for another run, or are they going after Walrus? So they're trying to draw the Walrus back. Oh, this is not good practice. 2 of the horses have actually been killed by Walrus. Okay, I think that was a tactical misjudgment there. So you would have to say that raid did not really fulfill its objectives, did it? Annabelle Fox has 2 person population lead, and Noob has one cavalryman left, and that is it. So they pretty much ended up even Stevens. In terms of development, just looking around, good wood lines on the go. Hasn't started farming Noob. He's got extra berries over there, so that's worked out okay. He has muskox nearby on both sides, so I suspect there will be more cav on the way. But both players seem to be focusing on economy now. The walrus has followed everybody all the way back up to this end of the map, and so they've got a good food source there. Contrast that with Annabelle Fox, who has gone straight into farming, has not really bothered too much with the muskox, and they've got muskox over here, so not too far from centre territory of their base, but not really utilising it. They've gone after the walrus again, so didn't make the same mistake. We've got. Yeah, so they're collecting walrus locally. Could have drawn them all the way back into the base and then had a short distance to travel, but elected to do it the long way round. New cavalry is being made by Noob. There's 3 of them. Nobody looking like phasing up at the moment. We are, what, 6 minutes in? It's hard to tell on the background up here. Yeah, 6 minutes, 15 seconds. Populations are 49 to Annabelle Fox and 45 for Noob. Slight infantry advantage to Noob and slight cavalry advantage. So it's 5 infantry plays 4 and 3 cavalry plays just the 1. And that one cavalry person is in full health. So early warning system if anything comes through the middle again. And steady food source. You would have to say at this nearly the 7-minute mark, I slightly fancy Annabelle Fox's position better than Noob, but I think it just depends how Noob manages his later attacks. I'm pretty sure that the harassment is going to be a feature, and if Noob gets it right, then it can be devastating. A lot of female citizens being produced by Annabelle Fox, and vulnerabilities on the farms as the here we go, as they come in again. Seen off by a small amount of infantry there. All going as a group this time, not splitting up, and they're coming around the back here. There is still a garrison tower, so that's something to be wary of. They saw them come in from a long way away, and again somewhat denied by Annabelle Fox. No losses taken yet. Targets up here, it's all infantry. Not that many of them, but I think they're going to get the cavalryman. Yeah, so the one cavalryman that Annabelle Fox had has been dispatched, and now they're going back in on the fields and just generally causing trouble. Barracks going up for Annabelle Fox there. It's a good position, it's right on the edge. But again, you'd have to question exactly what the effectiveness is. They're pulling them from pillar to post, slowing them down, but Annabelle Fox still has a clear population lead, 70 plays 63. Even Stevens on infantry. Obviously at the moment the 6 cav not managed to lose any in that confrontation. They've caused mild annoyance rather than anything else. And are they sticking around?
Yeah, see?
5 of them are looping around this way. One of them, he's on 2 health. He should go back and convalesce at the moment. So wisely keeping him out the picture. Don't know why he hasn't sent him back to the CC. Anybody close to phasing up at this point? Annabelle Fox needs 103 food, 460 odd wood, and looked like Noob had briefly managed to house themselves. They are at pot mags, and they've just rectified that. So it was the briefest of housings. Is Noob in any position to phase up either? No, needs what, similar 100 and, well, it's now dropped under 100 food. Now doesn't need any food. Now needs 361 wood. So it's going well. They've gone into farming as well. It's still Annabelle Fox at the moment with population of 81, now up to 89, leading. It's 74, but it is still Noob with the advantage in terms of infantry and the cavalry. We are 10 minutes in now. So you would expect them to start thinking about phasing up. They've been quite slow. You can understand why Noob would be slow. He's been doing raiding. It does take away a lot of your focus from your economy. And if you're being raided, it does obviously take away your focus from your economy. So raiding is the reason we've been a bit slow. It seems to have affected both players. But by equal amounts, so I don't think anybody has really gained a massive advantage. I guess whoever phases up first might be in a good position. Annabelle Fox still needing wood, and there is Caver out again. And a big population push from Noob. Where are these guys going? They are running past the walrus again. They're going to come in.
Yeah, see?
There is a large group of infantry there. There are female citizens, and there is an ungarrisoned tower. They've seen that and decided to swerve around that. They haven't put anybody in it yet. More infantry arriving. They get a few cheap kills there, and that draws the infantry away. It is mostly spearmen. The old javelineer there. And what have we here? We have a counter, sort of a... What do you call it? So that was a distraction, and this is the main assault. It's a group of infantry coming in. It is 16 archers and 7 shield bearers, and they are definitely getting some kills. 9 kills for Noob now. Annabelle Fox has safely moved most of the women out the way, although the cav are being wiped out by some infantry over there, but they are going for a capture on the barracks. This is pretty desperate. I don't think they're going to be able to hold this. I think you should destroy the... Annabelle Fox should destroy the barracks now. People have gone in. Is that enough to save it? There's 3, 4 of them in there, but it's to no avail. They have captured it. Swift move by Noob, and that could be a bit of a body blow for Annabelle Fox. So, lost a barracks right in the middle of their own territory, literally within a spear's throw of CC. Has garrisoned it straight away. There are 7, 8, 9, was it 8, 9, 10 troops in there. Up goes a watchtower, that's been garrisoned as well. So this is a problem. It makes this area difficult to populate for the farms. They are in shooting range of this tower. And another one going up. They're only watchtowers, so it's not like it's like a full-on defense tower. But this is a shame. Noob is going to lose 2 troops here who just got distracted. Now they're going back to try to fit. And he's going in again. That's a suicide, surely. He's not going to survive, is he? No, there he goes. So the advance force here, it's 6 troops making a nuisance of themselves. Another 10 inside the barracks, and another 2, 1 in each of these towers. Is Noob close to phasing up? He is. He's 25 seconds away from phase 2. Annabelle Fox nowhere near at the moment. He's in a position short. Nope, just making more troops. So having to make reinforcements, and that is costing them the wood that they need to get to phase 2. They can go to phase 2 now. Are they going to do it? No, more troops, another 6 javelineers. So going for numbers, still got the population lead, 128 plays 112 for Annabelle Fox, and a greater number of infantry, 39 plays 32. And currently Annabelle Fox infantry are socking it to this watchtower, but they're going to lose lots of health in doing so. And these guys are now coming over to start taking away the houses, which means population capacity. And Noob has made it to phase 2. Annabelle Fox in a position to go again. Once these 6 come out, are they going to push the button on it? Surely they can't wait any longer. They're going to get left behind if they don't. What are they going to do? They're not producing anything and they're not phasing up. So there are... Oh, no. They've gone for infantry again. It's a total of 14 Javelineers, 7 of them coming out of the CC. There goes a house, and they're going to get another one here if they're swift. There goes that tower. They're trying to... they're going after the towers, but they're losing troops in the process. Losses now. It's 16 units killed for Annabelle Fox. So only 13 for Noob. But you could say this is a tempo and a certainly a massive distraction. Lost tempo. Are they going to get that house? No, they've abandoned trying to capture that house. What moves are we going to see in terms... I mean, this is... Oh, a few of them have come out of the barracks and are now stopping it to them. They're repairing the barracks slightly. I think they're just going to jump straight back in as soon as the opportunity presents itself. They don't want to lose that barracks, and they're close to it. They go back in, and then they re-establish the loyalty. 10 troops back in. There's still harassment going on over here. No, they've killed the other ones. Annabelle Fox has... a problem, basically. There's an enemy in their midst that can hop in and out of a barracks whenever they want, can kill all the troops nearby. Losses are starting to mount. 42 kills now for Noob. It's turned around, a lead now of over 10. 134 is the population, and a greater level of infantry, 44. Everybody is abandoned cav at the moment, and guys just coming out of this barracks and causing trouble. The female citizens are wandering past, and they're getting picked off. So the losses are mounting. Are we going to see any sign of an expansion, or are they just going to keep this here? Annabelle Fox still hasn't phased up. Gonna get left behind if they don't phase up soon. They're trying to keep the populations level. They finally committed to phasing up once the next batch of 5 infantry. It's more Javelineers comes out of the CC. There's another 5 also coming out in parallel from a barracks, but they are up against it. I don't fancy Annabelle Fox's position at all at the moment now, to be honest. Well, we got a brief respite. Let's see how Noob is doing. Another big concentration of infantry coming down. I think this is going to be an expansion. Where would they put a CC? We've got a market down, so we're starting to see some phase 2 buildings. It's just that one so far. And they are coming in and engaging with the infantry on this wood line. They're slightly outnumbered with the first wave, but then a much bigger wave is coming in. So we have in total 17 archers, 11 Anatolian auxiliaries, and 15 shield bearers. The infantry over here are doing a fantastic job. They are just repairing the damaged bits, causing trouble, diving back into the barracks, producing more troops there. It's really clever work, and this is a dangerous and very aggressive place to put a CC. It's right on the edge of Annabelle Fox's territory, so it's gonna cramp where they can go, what they can do. Is Annabelle Fox even aware of it? No. But at the same time, there is another CC going over here, and I think Noob is aware of this. He's sending troops over. So it's a twofold thing. They're trying to build this and deny this. Really, they could be better off trying to deny this, I think. So that CC is going up, and this one is sure to go up. So both sort of second CCs have gone up. There is a tower being rapidly put up here. That's going to reclaim a bit of territory, but all of this now belongs to Noob. He can start building dangerous structures off it. There's a barracks going up right on the edge again as well, and that looks like a defense tower. So, big blue circle here, big blue area right in the heart, literally, of Annabelle Fox's territory. That is not what you want. So I think they're in trouble. Annabelle Fox has made it to phase 2. a lot of idle troops down here. They could really do with being sent somewhere. So it's Annabelle Fox's play is starting to fall apart a little bit under this kind of pressure. I really do not fancy their position from here. It's still pretty even on paper. There is a population lead for Newb. It's 170 plays 145 and 88 infantry plays 68. So there is now a significant advantage swinging towards Newb. Can Newb actually take full advantage of this? I think we're going to see... I wonder if it depends who phases up first. Newb is one phase 2 building away from it and Annabelle Fox 2. So the phase 2 buildings are going down, but all the time Annabelle Fox has this distraction here. It's got a full defense tower now shooting at everything in this radius. So this is pretty desperate. This is covering both mines, the fields, everything. So that is pretty disastrous, you'd have to say. There are still over 9 troops in there now. 9 troops in the barracks, and these guys are just going to get picked off and weakened, so you don't want them standing there. On the other side, we are seeing markets and such like. Are we seeing any phasing up action? So yes, Annabelle Fox has rapidly moved to phase 3. Newb is just ahead, so Newb is 30 seconds away and Annabelle Fox is 45 seconds away. So it's going to be Newb who gets to phase 3 first with this population advantage, with this territorial advantage. And I think it depends what you're going to see in terms of fortresses going up, siege weapons, and how they deploy and basically constrict this territory. Annabelle Fox knows they're going to be on the defensive. Have they built any defences? Not really. They are being hemmed in by the watchtowers. There goes the move to phase 3. Are we going to see an early fortress plop down somewhere strategic to give an advantage? The tower is claiming victims. The kills now, it is 66 kills for Newb, only 48 for Annabelle Fox. So the kill-death ratio is 1.3 for Newb. If that carries on, Newb will surely win by weight of numbers. So there is the fortress. It's going down. It's in a good location, although it is within range of this tower. It will push the territory back even further, possibly make this vulnerable. The first thing that comes out of it is a ram. Fortress going up now for Annabelle Fox. That one's 40 seconds away. This one is only 15 seconds away. So Newb won the battle of the phasing up, won the battle to put the fortress down, and will win the battle for building the actual fortress. So everything is looking like, on numeric set, the numeric metric is only, it looks like Newb possibly has got this. They could be confident that they can build a force that can cause damage. There is a ram on the way straight away, and the infantry from this barracks are still causing trouble, causing immense trouble. So they're just rotating troops in and out, building a temple there. That's a great place for a temple. Annabelle Fox not able to deny this. Any siege weapons coming out of their own? An elephant. We have an armoured war elephant on its way. Will it come out before this ram does the damage that it's going to do to this tower? No, that tower is finished, isn't it? Are they going to try and capture it or take it down? I think they're just taking it down. So possibly they had an option for a capture there. That would have been pretty brutal. They are now cleaning up the remnants, and out comes the elephant. Can they take out the elephant? I don't think they've got enough firepower there to take out the elephant. Everybody's going to be laying into this ram. That's a bit of a bummer that Newb has not reinforced that. Catapult queued up for Annabelle Fox, and 4 rams queued up for Newb. Now this could be significant. They've lost that first ram. The elephant has a look at what's coming towards him and decides to leg it to safety. So that elephant will live to fight another day, but population-wise now it's 206, plays 144 as a mass cull somewhere. That is female citizens of Noob, so he's going all in for... I was going in for Hyrcanian Cavalry. Never know how you pronounce it. There's some cavalry on the way, 18 of them, as well as the 4 rams. So he's balanced this well. The elephant's back out, but the elephant has taken a bit of a battering, so the elephant's not at full health. I want to keep that elephant healthy. There is a catapult out, and they're shooting at the barracks now. 2 of them, in fact, although that one is on health 4. They should really garrison that, get it fixed up, get the farmers here to fix it. Elephant comes back in literally just as the 4 rams come out. The elephant's going to die here. The elephant's going to be more effective here, because there was a bit of a gap between the infantry following up the rams. Now if the elephant goes in, it's going to get murdered by these guys. And this is looking pretty desperate. 4 rams bearing down on Annabelle Fox's base. What can Annabelle Fox do? Can they do anything? 185 versus 134. This is looking desperate. If they get to the fortress, I would say that is it. And they're about to lose these catapults as the cavalry come in. That one is getting smashed up. That was probably the last line of defense. I think Annabelle Fox is finished. Are we going to see resignation? That fortress is coming down. It's on under 100 health. There it goes. What now? Horrible defeat, I think. Population under 100 now for Annabelle Fox. There it goes. So, yeah, Annabelle Fox overpowered in the end by Noob. Interesting game. I thought Noob had pretty much messed it up with that early raid. Had a couple of tactical blunders, especially running into the walrus and losing his cavalry there. But it all counted. You know, the repeated raiding definitely did for Annabelle Fox. Could be that Annabelle Fox is not familiar with the Seleucids as a civ. It was a random draw. It's the risk you take. But Noob did pretty well with the Persians. Let's have a look at the various stats. So score-wise, clear winner Noob 7,792, plays 5,409. And pretty much ahead on all of the metrics there. Kill death ratio, without a doubt, maintain that 1.4 kill death ratio. Annabelle Fox was pretty lethal early on in terms of sort of keeping it in the same ballpark, but dropped away. Losing that barracks, that was probably the play of the game for Noob. That gave him an advantage that Annabelle Fox could never, you know, it was a blow that she could never quite recover from. Now, techs, clearly more technical development being done by Noob. Certainly the arrow shooters, any of the weaponry ones. Nobody really went for weaponry upgrades from the blacksmith. That is for towers, isn't it? So, yeah, in terms of actual physical fight, it was pretty even. Nobody going in for serious upgrades there. Curious. It did take a long time to get to phase 3. That was a 25-minute game, and we were talking around about 15 to 17 minutes before we saw people going to phase 3. Interesting indeed. But yeah, the lethality of Noob, the constant pressure, and that massive move that captured Annabelle Fox's first barracks. That did for it. Congratulations to Noob. Good victory. Commiserations to Annabelle Fox. But a really, really good game. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please do leave a comment, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and click the bell icon to be notified of future episodes. If you'd like one of your matches featured on the show, see the video description of how you can submit your replays. And if you can't wait for the next episode, then why not check out these playlists in the end titles for more replays, commentary and tutorials on 0 AD Newbie Rush. I'll see you in the next video.